Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a slow, deliberate run and switched to Vista, and I think that showed me that the ghost that possessed me during Paint has been dispelled. It didn't particularly show up during that. But also, that didn't seem like a very fun level to speedrun. Like, what would that even look like? There are probably techniques, but I sure didn't see them. They weren't obvious to me. So this saved me here at A Gift from the Stars, which is exactly where I'm going. Okay, this level was kind of a big deal when I first encountered it. However, will it be again? Right, so I am once again in the middle of things. I know how to detect that now. I remember how this starts, at least approximately. Oh right, this level has a vibe. Menu, hint! Wait a second. Find a hint for the room you're in here. Did I ever even look at these? That sounds familiar. Anyway, strawberry and other strawberry. Okay, so what's the... Right, dashes do not come back. So do that, and I will touch you, silver thing, later. Alright, so, I mean, I don't need to look at the hint unless I don't know what to do, except I kind of want to see... Whoa! I do want to see it because I don't think I ever looked at all of them. Refill shards. There was a springboard there. Whee. That's a springboard there. Right, yes, the springboards that are invisible to my eyes. I remember that happening before. Okay. What? Hi, you're here. You got me. UFO crash site. Right, that's what we're doing here, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, so there's a down here. This leads to a key, but I can't touch that key. My dash does not refresh on this side, and I would not be able to pass through that from here. Okay, so key from other side. That closes up. There's a winged strawberry I don't have to deal with. Do I even need to go up there if I don't want it? I don't think I do. So I can just skip this entirely. Okay, this needs to open. And I don't know what will do that. Right, the main mechanic hasn't shown up yet. That's where it's... Okay, so main mechanic is locked away in there. Whoops. What does a hint say? Whoops, come back with a key. I keep pressing the button that hides everything. Okay, so hints are very short and straightforward. Strawberry, not touching. That was a refill shard. Yeah, seeing things in the dark. Kind of hard, as it turns out. So there's a refill shard there. I think the idea is something like use both of my dashes to collect that, get them back here, have two on me, then I can do a wall bounce here, and I will. Okay. That would let me get there with one dash less, in case that mattered for something? I don't think it would. So yeah, so far, path is quite straightforward. I seem to recall that it's less so at some point, but I might just be thinking of going for strawberries. There's no place I can stand that's not occupied by springboard here. So just vaguely trying to go to the right here. Whoops. Okay, so I needed that refill to happen... What is the implication here? Could I do like a reverse super and get farther? I don't think that got me any farther. Are you suggesting... Maybe I'm doing that too early? That doesn't make sense to me. What if it's... that I'm using that springboard too early? That's what it is. Okay. Cool. There's key. Will I remember this route? I might have to practice a couple of times. If so, that's okay. So, the main mechanic of the level is here, and it is... Now that I have the key, does it know? Yes. Time resumes and your hair turns blue. Right, so time is stopped right now, but why does that matter? Because I need to ring a thing and come back here. Got it. Okay, so I need time stopped. That will refill my hair. Then I need to ring you. Right, and with time stopped I can use these as much as I want. Hua. And then turn blue. Okay. Nothing that's going to be hard to remember yet. So, if I want any dashes... Oh, okay, that's fine. What am I actually doing here? Going down, it looks like. So go on a little adventure here to ring the doorbell. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Is that what that sound is? The music's not playing, so I can hear it distinctly. Yeah, so that's Madeline scratching her chin. It happens a lot when I'm looking at the watchtower, I notice. I guess that's because I'm holding still, so she gets the chance to do idle animations. Okay, so, gotta do some routing. So let's just figure out what works here. Let's try going over the top. That wasn't quite what I wanted to happen. My dash budget seemed all wrong there. Let's try going under the... Whoops. So, under the bottom. If I do this... I don't know what I'm doing. Those grow back. Oh, right, but I don't want my hair to turn blue. That's the thing. So it needs to stay red at least. Okay, stay at least red. That's the point. Right. Okay. Stay red, go here. So, I can ring that. That's probably not what I want. What does it do, though? What does it do? Closes off the exit, right? I think? Yeah, so I have to come here and get this. So, don't touch that. I'll be coming back later. I don't have to do fancy dashes, but I can. So no dash, wait for regrow, take this. Yeah, first few of these are pretty gentle, however, we got this problem going on here. I mean, can I just make... Ah! What the... Am I imagining things, or did my character just walk right without me steering right at all? This isn't another one of those, like, climb button being broken things, is it? It's been behaving just fine now. I messed with my controller and it stopped doing things I didn't like. Okay, so now, but this doesn't make any sense. Time is resumed. I need to have... What's happening here? If I do this, like, I don't get here in anywhere near the amount of time it would take for that to be in the middle. Do I, like, take that thing twice? Maybe I do. And I need to do things with the platform there, don't I? Yes, okay. So that platform is actually the key to the whole puzzle. It interacts with the moving block. So I need to make sure that I do not step on it. First take this. Then go over with one dash. Step on this. Go back with 1 dash. Don't step on that. Stop time. At a different time than that. Now? Sure. So... did I do this right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That works. Gonna have to remember all of this. However, it's pretty memorable. And I remember bits and pieces of it from my actual first run here. So time should be stopped when I'm collecting that shard. Probably. Not necessarily, I could just do it now and... well, that depends on how many dashes I need on the way back. Hang on, can I even collect that and get back with the amount of dashes I have here? Man, you regrow so slow. Maybe? So maximizing my hang time. I think the answer is no. If it's yes, it would be only just barely and too barely for it to make sense as a solution. So there's a bunch of dash refills, yes. There's that thing that I can get, yes. I'm out of dashes right now, but this will give me some. There's one of these way up here. When do I want my dash refill? That's kind of the question, isn't it? Probably right there. So that's probably the last one I collect. There's this too. Where do I want it? Probably about there. Maybe more like here? No, now it's gone. Okay, let me go interact with the this thing here. Oh boy, okay, so that's... I can move like this through here, and that costs me nothing. If I just go over here and do this, I get kicked into the spikes and it's bad. Okay. How do I wish to interact with you? Just gonna put it there-ish? Now, I foresee a problem here. Yeah, okay. What am I trying to do? Okay, this one, it's very unclear to me. Get there with blue hair, doorbell rung, or get there with red hair, doorbell rung, time stopped. What does it take to ring that? Nothing. I can do it whenever, so blue hair is fine. Okay, so I think with time stopped I'm going to collect that thing over there to get my dash back. And use it to return through here... yeah, okay, I see the path now. So I do take that, I'm going to collect the other one, stop time. What I currently don't understand is how to collect that shard. Got one idea. To make this happen, I need... that, I think? Well, I have one dash. That's not as many as I want, but maybe one is enough. What if I ride this? Yeah, just don't interact with that with time stopped at all. I need one more dash. So I gotta get there with pink hair, which means taking the top route. Okay, I'm here with pink hair. I haven't collected that shard yet. Let's hope I can do that later. I'm not sure I can, but let's hope. Gotta time that differently. Can I just get it now? Sure. You sure about that? Yes. I just have to do it a little differently. There. So I got... Well, now I'm dashless. That's not a dash crystal. Wait, what? Okay. Never mind, I'm not sure of anything. Worst comes to worst, I can look at my old video and see what I did. So I have this shard. I can time stop it to restore my hair, and it's just fine. Isn't this everything I want to anyway? No, it's a little short, however, can I just do another circle and... No, because when I'm over here, I can't reach anything. When do I collect that center shard? Whoops. Can I just do it like this? Well, no, and also I don't want to. Okay, so this one's no real problem, except it does end with blue hair on the other end. I can unblue my hair by doing this, yes. Wait, what is the problem? Isn't this fine? There's no time stop constraint yet. Okay, so scavenger hunt means go here first. So left to right, collect the shards. After the first two, make sure time is stopped for the journey. This time stop doesn't matter, that's just to refresh my dash. This is just to get over here. Then I can go there and refresh my dash again. Whoops, that's too early. So now is when time stop matters. So I wanna... just allow these all to do... Wait, but this didn't make any sense. The center one is the one I collect last. Okay, the center one is the one I collect last. So left, right, center. Okay. Also, I needed to ring the doorbell at some point. Left, right, center. Does the hint say anything about that? Okay. Sure. In vague terms, yes. Why did I time it that way? Like, that's not going to work. I need to just ride it as long as I can, drop without jumping. That wasn't as long as I could, but it was long enough. Okay. Might as well do this now, because time will stay stopped for the duration of the rest of what I'm doing. And yes, now that I've figured out the route and why I want to do it, everything is simple and logical. Alright, cool. So that's memorable, right? Right, left, center. Let's hope so. Okay, right, that's for a strawberry. Not what I'm going for at the moment. And that's all that's happening in this room, right? Yeah, I think that's all that's happening in this room. Let's just skip, go down here. I enjoy these challenges, but I've already done that one, and that's not the point of what I'm doing right now. Okay, so right, the triple stairway thingy. I need to align those such that... Okay, so here's my destination. Where is the touch switch? There, okay. So to get from there to here will require what? This is... I'm probably going both left to right and right to left through this. So one of those two, the bottom one is the final shard, right? I think? What's over here? Well, that's just another way to the... Hold on, so there's a shard up there. A time stopper. And... Okay, I think I see the issue. I need to be here with time stopped and pink hair. which is probably going to mean climbing the block stairway. So here's my idea. Top to bottom. Whoops. Does this make sense? Then stairway like this. Should be able to get over. Pink hair. Time stopped. Meets all my requirements. I didn't do the jump good. I should probably move these a little quicker. Was that any quicker? Hard to say. What if I put them like that? Is that far enough right? Yes. Okay. I think that's the whole thing. I'm missing a component, but maybe I can improvise? Because there's 2 shards I have to collect here, and I think that's a problem, maybe? Oh, I think that is a problem. Yeah, because time started already. Okay. So, I need to first collect 1 shard, then come up and interact with that. Can I do that? No. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. Do I do 1 journey with... Yeah, can I do this in 2 journeys? So iteration number 1. Don't touch switch. I will go for the... See, when am I getting that top one? Not now, clearly. How am I getting that top one? If I do it from here... If I do it from here, better. Then I'm here with pink hair... Wait, am I? This top one doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I have one idea though. Okay, this room is going to be a problem, isn't it? So the idea is... that orientation. Stop time, not now. Stop time a little later. Yeah, so I'm going to stairway both directions, huh? Maybe not. Maybe this makes more sense. Maybe this does make sense, actually. No, because time is not stopped here. So... can I set these up in such a way that they'll get where they're going around the time that time starts again? I don't think so. What if time is stopped when they start moving? Maybe this could be workable? I don't think so. This definitely closely mirrors the way I first did this room. I can't even reach that one. Alright, yeah, you. Top shard. What's your story? Okay, sure. But... any more details? Not really. If I go left to right here, and take the top shard, time starts, and there's nothing I can do about it. Unless... I collect the top one second. Okay. What if I collect the top one second? So bottom one first. Top one is left to right, bottom one is right to left, but what if I go left to right second? So first, this set of stairs, like that. The only purpose of going over here is to collect the bottom shard. Allow time to start, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I think I get it. So then, with time stopped? No? Yes. Maybe. Collect the top shard. Whoa! Right, and that was when the refill needed to apply and everything is fine. Okay, that's how it is. I need that farther right because I can't reach it from here. Okay, that part has to go farther right, but other than that, this route is fine. So, stairs 1. I think I did this a different way the first time somehow. Like, I don't remember making nice clean stairs like that. I did something else. Something messier. Collect bottom, allow time to start. This level is so cool. So now I want this, and I want to stop them right about here. That should be in an accessible spot. Yeah, I can reach that. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Alright. And am I remembering right that there's one more? No, 0 more rooms. That's the last one, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. There's the UFO crash site, I guess. Whoa, I am... Okay, so I'm inside the building. That's what's happening. Okay. Anyway. So that's the level. Now let's do it with a burden, and this should not be too bad if I can remember. So now this is a memory challenge, mostly. Because pretty much the only danger of dying, mostly, is just from forgetting the order of operations. So if I remember that, everything should be fine. So use all your tools, etc. This room threw me for a loop the first time because I didn't know what I was doing. I think what was it? I didn't consider that spring falling or something? I do remember being stuck there for a time. There's a springboard there. Okay, yeah, so remember things like that. Let me take a moment and verbalize my route through every room before I do it, other than this one, which I've already done. Okay, so verbalize. 1 dash over the top, collect first shard. Dash right into spring, refill dash. Collect second shard, do not dash, touch springboard. Dash up, up, left. Get shard, refill dashes fully, springboard again. I have to call it out because otherwise I just won't see it. Dash, dash, be at the end. Okay. Don't dash now. Do dash... Wait. Why was I a dash short? This is early enough that I don't feel the need to practice burdenless right now, but if later ones have questions without obvious answers... I think I dashed after collecting the crystal or something? That's probably what happened. Yeah, I was just dash short because my timing on collection was wrong. Okay. Wow! That's right. You get me every time. Very effective, boo. I just don't expect it there, because there's like nothing going on in that spot. Except for you. You're going on. Okay, so... nothing much to verbalize here, right? Just traverse the room, very simple. Here... the last shard I collect is that one on the left, so first collect the top shard. Second, refill dash. Third, collect middle shard. Fourth, use the final shard to just go up. Very simple. But simple though it may be, the order of operations still matters for everything. Okay, so this one is just a refill in case I've wasted a dash on the way here. I'm going to dash upright and collect, dash left and spring. Actually, there's a spring right here. So dash upright, collect. Fall down, dash left, spring and collect. I skip that spring on the way in. Dash right twice to get the spring off screen where I can't see it. And there's also a dash refill there, I think? Okay, yeah, see, now this is where I'd love to have a watchtower to preview, but I'm pretty sure that's the action that appeared to be correct. Okay. No. Whoa! Not that way. No choice here. No choice here. Time stops. I want to activate this. Don't miss anything, don't use any dashes. Use one there, use another here. Okay. I have to do this, unstop time, stop time again to refill dash. Now, tell me things. Right, keep hair red, so I'm going to go under and dash once to get to that wall. Climb over, get crystal, spring to the touch switch. Spring, dash up once, spring, get the upper crystal, dash once, be here with red hair, and ride the thing to the end. Okay. So just be very careful with dash budget. Great. Everything is planned. Don't touch that yet. I go across here, there will be time stop involved. I need to position the mover. I need to time stop it, then touch it right. Okay, so this is all about the collapsing platform. I have a dash, so I can actually make it here without collapsing the thing yet. And I do not want to collapse it now while time is stopped. It has to stay. Funny the watchtower is here on this end. So I come here to permute the position of that platform. I want it about there. That's perfect. Now I can collapse this, so it doesn't matter anymore. Well, actually it does matter, in that I want to collapse it to keep my dash. Okay. Great. 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 Yeah, ultimately there's just not all that many rooms here. Am I in the second last one already? Or is there another one in between I've forgotten? Anyway, so right, what I needed to remember here was the route was right, left, center. And the rightmost one is the only one without time stopped. Okay, so very simple once I know the route, but not so simple when I don't. Don't do silly things, just fall, dash right, go into the spring, get back with no hair, and the right one's the next one I collect, so I need to keep time stopped. Whoa, whoa, okay. I dodged all those spikes, I wasn't sure for 2 moments. Okay. Collect the center to keep time stopped. Don't forget to do this. I feel like I did that a lot on my original run. There we go. Okay. Strawberry room I can ignore. And yeah, I'm already at the stairway room. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a very small level. Now, I need to remember the order of operations here. It was bottom second, top first. Okay, so top first, so I make a stairway that is oriented climbable from the left. I go over, I don't touch that, I take the bottom shard. I make it back, time resumes, those reset, I climb bottom to top with time with time running. Make a left to right stairway while gathering that shard. No, I've already gathered that shard. Stop time late-ish, like let the top one actually pass by the spike hurdle. Then I go down with my 2 dashes I got from the time stop orb. Collect this top thing on the way in, which refills my dash and keeps time stopped, and then just climb the stairway to victory. Okay. So one more time. Left to right stairway, which means start at the top. Stop time, climb stairway. Don't touch touch switch. Collect bottom shard. Allow time to resume. Form right to left, form right to left stairway, which means climb bottom to top. I can only do that so slowly, so don't try to do it. Well, I can reset if I fail that actually. That's not a run-ending action to make that stairway badly. Yeah, so make sure the stairway is good before committing to crossing that gap. Okay. One more time. Top to bottom. Top to bottom, cross top, cross bottom. Bottom to top, cross bottom, cross top. Okay. Top to bottom. Stop right about now. Okay. Don't touch that yet. Collect bottom shard. Yo, that felt bad. It worked though. Do this, make sure it's good, stop time, redo if you have to. That was... I didn't like that. I did not like that. Try to do that slower. It'd be dangerous to do it on the right because of those spikes, but that would give me more time to do this slowly. No, that's the better way. Yeah, that's clearly better. So that's definitely far enough to the right. Now, collecting top thing. Yeah, okay. And I think that is the level 1. Just gotta make sure I can climb my stairway, which I can. And there we go. Finished. Cool. Alright. Clean and smooth with the practice. Yeah, so this is all in the practice run. The actual, like, inputting the solution. That's just a little memory check. Did it! Yeah! Love it. So I wonder if that did register a faster time during the silver run. Because I did die twice with the burden on me, I think. Let's see what happened in my journal. I'm curious. Gotta find one of those. There's one up there. Uh-huh. My old time... Well, that time was way less than 26, so I think it just doesn't save with the silver, or like if I ever die with the silver, that invalidates timekeeping. I'm guessing that's what it is. Because I kind of saw the same thing in Paint. Kind of. That 26 was probably from my practice today, because I'll bet my previous best was much slower. Okay, but yeah, the silver run did not contribute, even though it was faster, including the deaths. It just invalidates it because, okay, learning little nuances. Next time, Dropsel! Gonna be a similar experience to this, probably. A little more to memorize there. Dropsel's more complicated. But alright, we will experience that then.